Hey guys, what is going on? It's your boy Fallen. Happy Friday to y'all. And today we're going to be taking a look at Webull. Now, if you guys are not familiar with Webull, Webull is also another zero commission fee trading platform similar to Robinhood. That's my biggest comparison to it, is that if you're familiar with Robinhood, or you've seen my introduction video to Robinhood, they do share a lot of similarities, but the more time I spend with Webull, the bigger fan I become of it. Now, I think Robinhood is great for very, very early beginner investors and traders. Now, if you have some experience in trading, if you have some experience in investing, if you're familiar with some of the tools, charting, etc., I think Webull is a much better option. But I'll dive into that why in the future videos. Today is going to be another first look. Now, they also have their own software actually that's available either on your smartphone or even desktop versions that I'll once again will be taking a look at future videos. But when you first go to Webull.com, you are greeted with this lovely, lovely homepage. Um, it talks about how enjoying tech, enjoying investing, zero commission, and no deposit minimums. Everyone gets smart tools for smart investing. Now we'll look at their trading privileges, or what you can trade. You could trade stocks, options, ETFs, and cryptos. So, which is very interesting. I believe that is something that they're still rolling out. Yes, it is coming out. And actually, this is the first time I heard about it. Now, as you can see, this webpage is very mobile driven. And they do focus on a lot of mobile investing, but they do have their own desktop and mobile software, as I mentioned as well. And then you can also set up a few different account types. You can set up an IRA, or you can set up an individual brokerage account. And then you also have full extended hours from 4 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. and then from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. sessions. So if you're not familiar, the market is open from 9:30 till 4 p.m. That is the normal market time. Now there is pre-market and after-market trading that happens, and Webull allows you to do so. Now it talks about their in-depth analysis tools, including their mobile app, their charting software, their customer support, and how you can make money on the beach. And this is what always has fascinated about trading to me, is that it's one of those methods in life that if you fully master trading and investing, you could truly make money anywhere in the world where there is Wi-Fi or mobile connection. You do not need to be tied to a specific location. You do not need to be tied to a specific country. You could travel the world and trade. Now, does everybody able to do that? No. Trading and investing is a very stressful, oftentimes, job or a career. But if you truly, truly become a master of your craft, that is an option you could pursue. And that has always fascinated me. And it talks about Webull Financial LLC is registered and regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission, which is SEC, and FINRA. It's a member of SIPC and has protection up to $500,000 and $250,000 in cash, which is similar to what your bank account protects you. And then you can hear about or read about their story, their careers, current promotions, and also how to contact them, such as the customer service, marketing, their phone number, etc. So I'm going to give you guys a preview of what it looks like if you do not have a Webull account. So if you do not have a Webull account, you are brought up to this page, and it says you can either log in or sign up, of course. And if you don't have an account, you'll click on sign up, and it does go through a process of verifying and identifying you, from your name to your address to your social security number, your employer, your financial information. So it does have to comply with KYC and AML policies, which is great in many fronts. Now, if you are interested in giving Webull a shot, I'm going to include our affiliate link in the description of this video. Helps out the channel, helps out the knowing that you guys enjoying this content and you're actually using these platforms. Now, what do you get if you click on our affiliate link? Now, if you do click on the affiliate link, you get 2 free stocks. You get 1 stock for just signing up to Webull. And then the second one is that if you deposit $100 or more as your first time deposit. So it talks about open a Webull brokerage account and receive a free stock valued between $2.50 and $250. And make your initial deposit of $100 or more and receive your second free stock valued at $12 to $1,400. And then transfer fee reimbursement. We'll reimburse you your transfer fees up to $100 when your initial transfer is $2,000 or more. And then you also can start referring your friends as well when you sign up to Webull. Now let's take a look at the platform itself. So right here you can see my account. We're going to click on that. And it gives you information on the documents such as your tax information, etc. Your transfer history, which gives you insight into the money that you have brought in and out of the platform. You can transfer your stock between your IRA and your traditional investment account. You can withdraw and deposit. So if you had funds there, you could withdraw. But because it's a brand new account, it does not have that feature set up yet. But if you do so, it quickly verifies your identity, your date of birth, your social security, and the state you open your account with. Actually, that's one of the biggest things I like about Webull so far is that they have very, very tight security. That is, any sort of account changes like passwords, if you're logging in from a different device, they have a very tight security measures in place. Now, if we click on the market button, you are brought to this market overview and you can see the main information. So you can see how the SPY is doing, how the different indices are doing, and you see the top gainers for the day, top losers, most active, exit hours, IPO offerings, IPO filed. So much additional information compared to Robinhood. Now, once again, I do like Robinhood for many ways. I'm investing in Robinhood right now on their platform, and I'll share that in a future video. But if you want to be a semi-professional or a professional trader and investor, you need more tools, you need more data. That what separates from beginner investors and amateur investors versus professionals so that who can do it full time. Now, if we take a look at hot industries, these are some of the popular hot industries. And then you can pull up additional information on each of them. And of course, it's advertising the free stocks. Hot ETFs, Forex information. Forex, if you guys are not familiar, is the currency exchange. Let's say dollar to Australian dollars, dollar to Canadian, dollar to Mexican peso, etc. So it has a very nice overview here. Once again, you can click on anything you see out here. Let's see if you want information on GE. So pull up information on General Electric. So it opened at 656, high of 672, low of 644, and it closed at 657. So a penny above what it opened at. And then you can see what industry it's doing compared to its competitors. Some charting data. Now I say some charting data because we're going to jump into their additional. And then they have their analyst information, analyst price target, earnings reports, and news tied to GE. As you guys remember, it might be a little bit similar to Robinhood. Now, I do want to make a comparison video of Robinhood versus Webull altogether. So once again, I'm not trying to make a comparison video, but if I do, I'm sorry for that. So this gives you a little bit of information on the market aspect of the site. Now, the fun part for me is the trading. So this is the Webull trading interface. Now, if you have not seen trading interfaces before, this might be overwhelming. Now, I do want to make a full in-depth video about what everything means here, but this gives you an idea of all the different features that Webull has, which is crazy. I am so impressed by this. So far by all the, and you can look at different markets, such as the Hong Kong market, the global. This is, I mean, I'm lost for words. I mean, I have not played around with Webull this much. I already had an account for quite some time. But I am ridiculously impressed by how advanced their trading interface is for something that is based as a competitor on Robinhood, that is based a lot on mobile trading. And wow, just wow. So you can, your account has been approved, deposit now. It's asking me to set up a password. So let me think of a password. Okay. So, like I told you guys, I have not actually used my Webull account yet, but hopefully I can start doing some live trading accounts with you guys. Current day trades left. So they do need to comply with day trading policies. That's what it looks like. You maintain a minimum equity of $25,000 to be eligible for unlimited day trades. Otherwise, you'll receive an equity maintenance call, EM call, and your account will be restricted from day trading. Any day trades made during EM call period will lead to a DT call and account closure. So Robinhood does have a similar feature because they're not a full-on brokerage account, so they're not trying to people constantly buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, and make pennies. But if you do have a Robinhood and a Webull account, that allows you to have more trading abilities. Wink, wink, poke, poke, nudge, nudge. Now they do also have a paper trading simulation. So paper trading is actually like allows you to practice your trading skills if you want to test out different strategies, if you want to test out different ideas, etc. And you have $1 million of paper trading money. Now this is not real money, but if you want to practice your trading knowledge, if you want to execute orders. So this is paper trading, not a real trade. It gives you information, but also it follows the real market information. So you can actually see like if you would have been a real trade, if you would have made money, if you would have lost money, if it was a smart decision, etc. So you could put in any stock. Let's say Best Buy. And you can buy and sell, buy and sell. Let's say you can do a market order, 10 stocks. So it'll be $783, buying power out of $1 million. And you can do a market or you can do a limit order. Now, with the actual order and trading, there is more order types you can do. So you can do a stop limit or a stop order when you're doing a buy, or if you're doing a sell as well. So it does have a couple additional order types. That's what it looks like. So that on a paper trading, you can do only limit or market orders. And actual trading can do stops as well, which is nice. But it's great if you're want to sign up for an account, but you're not 100% sure if you can actually make money in it. It allows you to practice for a couple weeks And then when you're ready, you can switch over. And you can quickly also switch over between US stock paper trading and paper account. It gives you an idea of your daily profit and loss, your assets. So, or he can say, hey, I have $1 million in my account value, but I don't recommend doing that. Also, you can keep track of different markets. Like I said, the Hong Kong market. You can set up different watch lists if you want to add a stock to your watch list. Let's say, once again, we're going to do GE, General Electric. And it's a stock that you can actually, they do have even a miniature chart of what's going on with it. And the change for the day, you open, high, low, etc. And you can place orders right here. Wow. I'm very, very impressed. Like I said, I'm not trying to be a fanboy right now, but at the same time, it's very hard not to, especially when you're a fan of the whole trading. And you can, for some reason, if your interface freezes, you can refresh it. You can lock for trading, and you can also see how good your connection is. Now, if you guys been around trading for a little bit of time, you know that having a stronger internet connection is very important. Now you can also see news that is associated for GE right here, the financial, the press releases, and the analysis. Similar to what we saw on the chart overview before. And it kind of gives you a profile. So for people who are not familiar with the stock, they can read a little bit what they're doing. And actually, we just saw a change of aftermarket price. And then there's also a message center. And it gives you notifications of everything. You will receive provisional buying power soon before you start trading and want to know the tips regarding provisional buying power. And it gives you a little notification here, and like it gives you also any sort of changes that happen to your account. So like Webull, new device login, when I logged into this computer, pop the message into your panel. If you do settings, like I said, as I mentioned before, I'm a huge fan of the dark themes lately. So I'm going to change it to a dark theme. And there's, wow. So you can even customize hotkeys for trading, notifications, about. Wow, they've put a lot of work. Once again, I'm trying not to be, you can even customize the widgets, which is really, really cool. Now, this, if you guys been watching this series for quite some time, oof, it dropped down to back to 657. If you guys been watching the series for quite some time, you might have seen that sometimes I'm more excited about certain companies than others. Webull, you guys are doing an amazing job. Now, this video is not sponsored by Webull, but like I said, if you want to sign up for Webull and if you want to share my excitement for it, my referral link will be in the description of the video. Now, this is the trade section once again. Now, if we click on pricing, it talks about the pricing for accounts. Now, of course, they tell you that there is $0 in commissions, but there are certain fees that you need to be aware of. Now, I'm not going to be going through all the fees. You guys can pause the video, or you can go to the Webull's website and start reading about them yourselves. Especially there's fees associated with deposits and withdrawals. And there's some transfer fees. So do keep in mind. So when they, of course, they do want to get you on their platform and advertise the zero commissions. And there is zero commissions, but there are fees on the platform. It doesn't mean that everything is for free. Now, on the platform aspect of things, you're brought on to something I mentioned to you guys before. So they do have a Google Play app, an iOS app, a Windows app, even a Mac app, and they even, which is I've never seen before, have a web app for Google Chrome. Now, if already you're using a computer, either a Windows or a Mac, I would recommend just getting the application yourself. I already have an application and I'll be taking a look at it in a future video with you guys. But I'm going to be wrapping up this video at this point in time. It's a very short overview of what you can do with Webull. Webull is a very advanced platform. I want to do more in-depth videos, but this is a quick overview. Once again, remember you can get 2 free stocks on Webull by using the link in the description of this video. One, by just signing up without even having to deposit anything. Just create an account, verify yourself. And the second stock is if you make into your first deposit $100 or more, you guys will be getting your second stock. And you guys can make some crazy money from just that. What did they say? Is that you can, so if you're really lucky, really lucky, $650 for just opening and depositing into your account. Now, the chances of that, of course, are very slim, but what's a gamble if you don't gamble, right? Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Sorry for being excited, but I get excited about small things like this. If you have any questions about Webull, I will try to answer them. You can reach out to me on all social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or the comment section on YouTube. If you have used Webull before, I would love to hear your experiences. Is it good? Is it not good? What are your thoughts comparing it to Robinhood or other platforms? If there's any other platforms you guys want me to take a look at, I would love to hear from you. Anyways, guys, all the social links are in the description, and I will see you next week. Have a great weekend.